What's up guys, Lou here, back with another unboxing of a recently released Google product. This is the Nexus 7, just got mine today. It's packing an incredibly high resolution display that I'm excited to take a closer look at. At the time of filming this, it is still available on Amazon. It hasn't sold out like the Chromecast, which was the last item I featured. So if you want to check out pricing and availability, I'll put a link down in the description. But without any more hesitation, let's go ahead and jump inside and do the unboxing. So the first thing you're going to notice if you purchase a Nexus 7 is the bright box that it comes in. In my case, I picked up the 16 gigabyte version, but it's also available in a 32 gigabyte model as well as an LTE flavor, which is not available yet, but will be available shortly if you need connectivity all the time. Now, the first thing you notice when you get inside is just how nice this thing is to hold. It's narrow, making it really comfortable to hold in one hand. It has a soft touch on the back. Let's talk about the other items inside the box before we get into the full details on the Nexus 7. You've got some paperwork telling you how to get the device up and running, as well as a warranty and safety manual that probably 1 to 5% of the audience will read. Maybe not even that many. I don't even know. You've also got a USB cable and then a power brick. Those things look pretty damn standard, so we'll push them to the side and look at the Nexus 7 in more detail. So as I mentioned, it is very comfortable to hold in one hand. That's courtesy of the aspect ratio, which in this case I believe is 16 by 10? 16 by 9 or 16 by 10. Anyways, not an iPad aspect ratio for sure. Now, as I flip it over, you can see that all of the important stuff is basically on the back. You have your speaker on this side, as well as a micro USB port for charging. The Nexus logo is embedded in the center in a landscape kind of format. There's another speaker, so that's stereo speakers, as well as a rear-facing camera now. You got the headphone jack in this location. Your power switch, volume rocker, and microphone live over here as well. You have a forward-facing camera as well as a light sensor above it. That's on the front of the device. Booting up the Nexus 7 will bring you to a familiar screen where you go through a couple steps to set it up, get it connected to your network, etc. In this case, it does require an update right out of the box. Other than that, you're ready to go. So one of my favorite things about the Nexus 7, besides the display of course, is the dimension, the width of it. It's actually fairly narrow. Now some people criticize that. They say it's, it's not so great for all different types of content, like for example an iPad mini, which has a different dimension. But it actually makes it way easier to hold with one hand when you're gripping it in this fashion here. As you can see, it's a little bit less comfortable for me to grip this iPad mini in the same way as I am with the Nexus 7. Now, granted, I have average to large size hands, so I can pretty much get them around this iPad mini anyways, but just barely. Whereas in the case of the Nexus 7, it's really easy to do. Obviously, there's some drawbacks. It's a slightly smaller screen, but then again, you're getting that lower price point. I'm not gonna go into too much detail here. After all, this is just the unboxing video, but if you do wanna see a more elaborate comparison of these two devices, of the mini, oh, look at that thinness. They're very close in thinness. Of the iPad mini, which is upside down, or the Nexus 7, leave a thumbs up down below just as your vote if you do want to see a comparison or a versus video of these two devices. But anyways, for the sake of this unboxing video, we can wrap it up there. I'm impressed so far. It's actually a pretty decent device when you consider the fact that it's only $229 and it's really quick so far, really snappy. Anyways, now I am rambling. So if you guys want to see that comparison video, as I said before, make sure to leave a thumbs up just to let me know that that's something you're interested in, and hopefully I can get to it next week. Other than that, I thank you as always for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode. Later, guys.